Some of the world's top restaurants are now offering wine from an unexpected source, the country of Georgia. The former Soviet Republic has produced wine for thousands of years, and many of its winemakers still use generations-old techniques and natural fermentation. Chris Livesay visited winemakers in the country who are now seeing a boom in the popularity of their traditional methods.
Come to the tiny country of Georgia for a glass of wine, but don't expect to be offered merely white or red. For a staggering 8,000 years, longer than anywhere else in the world, Georgians have been conjuring this sacred nectar. But unlike most wines, they don't separate the juice from all the other parts of the grape. So what would otherwise be a white looks like this.
So it's a white grape, it's not orange. So that orange color is the result of everything that's part of the grape. The stem, the skin, the seed, the juice, everything.
Yes, everything.
Vintner families like Gayle King have been at it for 10 generations, growing the grapes, stomping them with their bare feet, then maturing the result for 6 months underground inside this giant terracotta vessel called a kvevrij.
Looks like an egg and it acts like one too, protecting the wine inside until it's ready to hatch and ready to drink.
Burying it provides natural refrigeration during natural fermentation.
You can hear it gurgling. What are you doing right now? Are we just mixing it?
Mixing it to keep it moist, he says. Nothing added and nothing taken away. Ready to drink after 6 months. You'll still find Georgian wines in white and red, but it's that uncanny orange that's put Georgia on the map, with a flavor so big and dry, you might confuse it for a red if you were blindfolded. Gayle's is called Pheasant's Tears, and he makes it together with American expat John Wardeman, a pioneer of what's become the natural wine movement.
There's no enzymes used, there's no mega purple, there's no various fish glues and so forth to change the texture. It's just basically the naked juice. It's what in people's mind wine is.
Something Georgia never forgot, and the rest of the world is slowly remembering, with exports to the U.S. growing nearly 30% year over year for the past 6 years.
And now if you took the top 50 restaurants in the world, probably all of them serve natural wine, and an overwhelming majority only serve natural wine.
His bistro in the capital Tbilisi is called Polyphonia, named after Georgia's traditional folk singing.
I heard you refer to it as the voice of the wine. I mean, is there a music here?
If you were to compare an orange wine to an opera singer, in this you have, I think, a soprano all the way down to a bass in one voice. That's something that most white wines and red wines can never do.
The fat lady singing, if you will, a big wine in a tiny country, remembered at last. For CBS Mornings, Chris Livesay, Tbilisi, Georgia.
One of these days, Gayle, just one of these days.
Yes.
All you need is a sip.
Natalie, I don't drink, so it's always a thing about it. You should taste that.
I would love to try
Would
that.
you?
No doubt about it.